Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. My name is Mark. Tonight we will be listening and reacting to Rush's 2112.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
This was recommended to us by Debbie Plato, MDU 2112, Ijola Fitz, and GreedyNewt. Thank you for your recommendations. Also, thank you to all our viewers for the support. Please do not forget to, for those who are not yet subscribed, click or tap on the subscribe button. And also for everyone, please, or I hope that you do not skip an ad because it helps the channel a lot. Also extending our gratitude to our dear members and sponsors for their never-ending display of extra loving to our channel. And finally, please check out Posh and Warm. So this is another channel we have that features Posh and Helio, our adorable fur babies. So I did say last, but I forgot to set the expectations. I've been reacting to several versions of 2112, basically shorter ones. There's the I think 2 minutes, 4 minutes, and then there's the 8 minute. And then every time I do those do a reaction on 2112, I get feedback like try this one or try this one, or you haven't listened to the whole thing, listen to this one and stuff. And I hope this is this time I got the my expectation is this is like the full video because I get some mentions that it's over 20 minutes. But now I'm kind of like wondering, is this the 20-minute song that they were referring to? Because it's only a couple of seconds over 20 minutes. And I thought that when they said like it's over 20 minutes, something like 28 minutes or 27 minutes or something like that. But nevertheless, I hope this is the song we are supposed to listen to. I actually don't remember if these who recommended this gave me the link or if I was the one who found this link. But it is from the Rush's channel. Now, in regards to the continuity of this video, uh, the likelihood of this getting a copyright or a block in terms of visibility is quite high because it's a 20-minute video, and if there is no pauses or my understanding, this is like one entire song that has chapters, so it's continuous. I'm worried that it might get blocked, so the F file is it's gonna be a bummer if it doesn't get out. So I'm thinking I haven't decided whether to put a part one or part two, but we'll see how it goes. Um, I just hope that it doesn't. I just hope the visibility of this video once uploaded doesn't get inhibited or blocked totally. The so there, just setting everyone's expectations, and I hope, yeah, fingers crossed that it doesn't get blocked. Um, Without any further delays, let's give this song a go in three, two, one.
What can this strange device be? When I touch it, it gives forth a sound. It's got wires that vibrate and give music. What can this thing be that I've found? See how it sings like a sad heart and joyous.
We're gonna give it a excuse me. We're gonna give it a quick pause. So apologies for. I hope I do not offend anyone. So it's a we're pausing in between because of the likelihood of this getting blocked. So we're gonna chop this reaction video or divide it into two parts for so that visibility wise we have a better chance. Uh, I will react first, or I'll give my reaction for the first part, and then my my summary at the ends, which is the second part. So we were able to listen to the first three parts: Overture, the Temples of Syrinx, and then the Discovery. The video started with a like a piece of paper from a diary or something, like someone writing about generally like the contentment or the type of living that he has or she has, and then at the bottom part there's this discovery. Now the person who wrote this is named like Anonymous and then 2112. So it kind of like pertains to the year that was written. And correct me if I'm wrong. So the person who written this anonymous person, is that same guy in the discovery. He was the one who discovered this weird steel stringed toy that he presented to the priests of Syrinx. So let me know. Let me know if I was if I on track. The first part, the overture part, uh, had me gave me the feels of Deep Purple's space trucking. Again, it's not the same, but it had that feel. You know the da dang 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 pst, 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 ding, just the feels. So this one had that also had this War Pigs kind of riff, the dang dang. It's just slower. Like instead of dang, it's more of dang. So it gives you that slight feel, that slight nervousness, that slight tightening of the chest, that this it's gonna go down now, it's gonna begin. And what I like about this particular part is the use, the weird, the I find it weird and smart and unusual all at the same time, the way they use the effects or the combinations. Like who would think, the way I heard it sounded like a delay and a volume control. So delay is supposed to, like, just uh, put some timing slowness, yeah, and when you play a note. So when you play like jing, so just like pretty much like an echo or like a parrot, it repeats it and it slowly decays like jing, 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 jing. So it's supposed to like volume down intentionally, but what they did was there's this volume control as well that alters that actual decay. So it's kind of cool. What else did they use? Around 2 minutes. It felt like, it sounded like a very mild flanger and then some sharp overdrive. You see the way they play it. Personally, my when I hear a flanger, I'm more of the aggressive use. Something that would really sound like an airplane, like. But they played it like more of like a some sort of like a clean tone, and then they try to maintain the integrity of that clean tone feel by mildly introducing that flanger sound, and then just using the overdrive to maintain the brightness, I guess. So it's just hard to explain, and I'm not even sure if those were the effects that were incorporated. It just sounded like so. I'm just trying to picture it. If I were to play that kind of part, like I'm gonna pick these certain effects. So I forgot to mention during the overture part, there was no so it's more of an instrumental. And the reason why I still I still sound like surprised even when I listen to several versions of it, because the shorter versions of course have shorter parts, you know. So um yeah, that's why still I'm still surprised when I listen to this. Somewhere between the 2 minute mark still. So that's where I first heard, the bass sound, kind of, it really sounds very clean, but the way the person plays his bass, it really, he really rocks the bass, because even with a clean tone, it really, he still, the tone of his bass still matches the music that they are making. So it really shows how, the good quality of the instrument that he's using, and his playing technique is really spot on for this particular song. 3 minutes 10 seconds into the song, there was this warm, this the guitar just had this warm tone. And what I like about this, although it's a short lead part, so I'm not really sure if it should, yeah, I'd call it a lead part. um it has these dramatic bends, that, it has drama. And those dramatic bends, when I listen to them, it reminds me of another song that has similar dramatic bends as well, and that would have been Estrange, or Estranged, by Guns N' Roses. That those, that wee 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 wee. Yeah. The only difference with, I think that one of the difference, this one is a little bit short, but you get the feel, of the drama. So the next portion, we go to 4 minutes 32, and this is the Temple of Syrinx part, and this is the part where um, there's already lyrics, and it emphasizes on, I feel that this is the part where the authority figure is being introduced. And what I like about I feel that it is objectively it was objectively written. It didn't give, like, or tell you that these are bad people, or, and that's what I like about the song. It's very objective, and it's really up to it leaves it to the listeners, in regards to how they would feel after listening to the song from start to finish, whether these are bad guys or they're just, like old dogs that you cannot train anymore. Uh, 6 minutes 52 into the song is the discovery, where, yeah, the discovery of the guitar was established in this particular um, part. This particular part, it it gives me a feeling of curiosity, and also a feeling, for some reason, a feeling of hope. That's the weird thing, because uh as I listened to the song, I read the letter at the start of the song. Uh, it's as if, it's not like I am complaining about the life that I have, but that feeling that there's still something missing. You're happy, or not, you're enjoying the life that you have, but for some reason you have that feeling inside you, that as if something is missing, but you cannot tell what. And then when you saw that object, it kind of like brings you a step closer to that feeling, or that discovery of what that missing piece is. uh So just to continue around, and so still with the discovery, around 13, I think 13 minutes, a little over 13 minutes before we paused the song, there was this the second lead part, and this time it's a different tone. It's a, that fuzzy, dirty wah sound, and very cool, very juicy, and it's really like, headbang inducing. So far that is my reaction. But let me give, like, uh, one overall impression of the reaction, just so that we don't overload the second part. Yeah, it is like 2112 a song. Is it like an al probably if I were the one of those executives, I can to picture myself, it's gonna make me like go this and then ask, what is this? Is this a song? Is this an album? Is this an audiobook? And then if I were if I were Rush, well, it's actually a punch in your face. The punch in the face. No, I'm just being, comical, just because it's comics, and then, just thinking about, if this were a move, if I were in a movie, and it's a story about this song, how it came to be, that would have been the, the climactic part. Anyway, I'm just being, just letting out the creative juice. And there. Um, I will continue. I will not actually stop this video and then just proceed with the second part, and then I will upload this as one whole video. If you see this video as a whole, then it means the visibility was not blocked. But if you see this in two parts, then that means what we fear uh, came true, and I had to split it into two. So I'll just make a quick goodbye, a quick farewell, because we're gonna continue with the second part. Thank you for listening for the first part. These are the things you can do to support our channel. Do as many as you can. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV. Sharing is caring, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video. And now we proceed with part 2 of this reaction video. Playing in 3, 2, 1.
I wandered home through silent streets and fell into a fitful sleep. Escaped to realms beyond the night. Dream, can't you show me light? I stand the troubled spire of stare, and Morocco confronts me there. He leads me on light years away through astral nights, galactic days. I see the works of gifted hands that grace the strange and wondrous land. I see the hands of men arise with hungry mind and open eyes. They left our planets long ago. The elder race still learn and grow. Their power grows with purpose strong to claim the home where they belong. Home to tear the temples down. Home to change. The sleep is still in my eyes. The dream is still in my head. I heave a sigh and sadly smile and lie a while in bed. I wish that it might come to pass, not fade like all my dreams. Just think of
And that is the end. So you might be wondering where did you came from. He was actually behind my he was actually behind me. He likes to if he's not on my shoulder doing this, just chilling, he's actually behind me. I just don't know what he's doing. Probably licking his paws or something. Say hi, Ilya. Yeah, there you go. Uh, so let's go to my reaction. So in the first part of my reaction, I the last thing I talked about I think was the fuzzy wah, right? But I think I didn't mention that this was since this was a little bit over 13 minutes, so this is already in the I think this was in during the presentation. Now we move to the next part around 14 minutes 32, if I got it correctly. Is the oracle, the dream. So in this particular section or part, it felt like the like some sort of awakening, or yeah, awakening where the anonymous anonymous guy met the oracle, and it kind of like opened his eyes about his, because he when he presented it to the priest of the rings, I it feels like he was trying to get answers or get to know more about his discovery, but he was turned down or shut down, or you know asked him to stop the foolishness or what have not. So he left the temple uh, quite more confused than he was when he came, and then that's where he had this dream. And then 16 minutes, a little over 16 minutes, it was soliloquy. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. It's a lot of schwa there. Uh, honestly, it's a new word for me because for the entirety of the song, I find it amazing on their word choice, and it makes me wonder, did they make up this word, or is there really a word that existed? And and for this particular part of the song I had to google it just to just to see if you know because it sounds real, like it's a real word, but on the other hand, the song in itself is has this fantasy feel, so which is with, so when I checked it out, it is an actual word, and it's like speaking your thoughts aloud. So now I know a new word, and I'm adding it in my vocabulary. It makes you sound smart. What's the soliloquy all about? Knuckle. Anyway, uh, so in this particular part is where he was in some sort of isolation. I'm not sure if it was self-imposed or it was just because he was traveling back or what have not. But he was in some sort of cave where he was like trying to digest or process uh, the previous events, and then finally the grand finale. Uh, Honestly, I thought now that there's this now we've reached this part. Now I have a feeling that this is the that like the full length of the song, just basing on the sequence and the titles. So this is where the we conclude. And what's surprisingly actually is the climactic part. Just when you think when in a conventional song, the climactic part is usually after the lead part, when you reach that tip of the mountain and then you suddenly fall down or something. In this particular song, every segment, every part has its moment, but this one, the title is quite soothing. So it's not just a finale; it's the grand finale. From a song perspective, I feel like this song could have had more chapters into it, but I guess um, considering that it is already over 20 minutes, I think they did a good job in conveying a story or the journey of their, of what happened in real life between them and their executives or producers, the arguments, the clashes, in the most objective and professional way. It's not like, in this song they cursed or what have not, like in other. If it were other bands, they would have like put middle fingers, like literal middle fingers in their songs. But this one is more of like entertaining. It also is immersive, educating, and yeah, it focuses more on the issue and not the people. So if you are gonna hate something, you hate the issue, and it's not the people behind it. It kind of give me that feel. Now overall, what I liked about the entire song. So the songs that I've listened to earlier, they now feel like trailers to me, and this one in its entirety feels like the actual movie. So when you when you are curious about a particular movie, you look at the trailer, right? So you get a feel of what it is, what to expect, an idea of what the story is about. But if you want to get the full picture, you watch the movie. So it gave me that kind of feel. I like the progressiveness. I think that's one of the formula here that makes it interesting. It gets you glued even when it's a 20 plus minute song. The only reason I had to pause is because of the the my concerns about this get not getting visible to our viewers, and I really want to share this with you. I like the exploratory use of the guitar effects, the ambient effects as well. You know that there were parts where they used the space effect. You know the feeling that you're in space, and the feeling that you are close to nature, like the drip. Was it like waterfalls or dripping water sound, something like that? And then the overall instrumentality. You know their actual talent in playing the instruments is just spot on, and if they're able to pull off a nice progressive rock sound. In terms of the songwriting, when the song was written, I'm not, it feels like when this was being written, they already have everything in mind. Like, this is gonna be this is the lyrics, this is the delivery, and this is how we make the video. It's gonna be, it's like they covered all the bases, the music, the lyrics, and then the video. It just sits well. It's like everything is in its proper place. Um, the the song, the lyrics, if you look at it from a comics perspective, it's really well thought of, that it actually makes me wonder, like, are the characters or the images, like for example the drawing, for example, were they uh since the song is based in real life, right? Were the characters, like their images, like based on actual characters as well? Like, were the did the does the like the executives and stuff really look like the priest of Syrinx with those kinds of course without the clothing, but not like literal without, with their corporate suit, the face, from a face perspective, do they actually look like that? Kind of cool. um and like finally, just to add, or just to circle back, so I did mention, being well thought of, even the drawings and stuff, the story. For those who probably who would have listened to this song for the first time, they would think that there is an actual story or an actual cartoon where this song is based from, or maybe the other way around. That's just how well this song was written, in my opinion. And there you have it. That is my reaction. So let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. And if you haven't done it yet, these are the stuff you can do to show loving to our channel. I just hope that, so we will try to upload this as one full piece. So you might find it weird because there's a goodbye in between. So that's just a precaution. If in case this gets blocked, we're gonna split it into two files or two videos, and then try to upload it separately. So there's that, the plan A and the plan B. So fingers crossed. So don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV. Sharing is caring. And most importantly, oops,
Mm.
stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.